Good morning, everyone. I wanted to get up for a few minutes and speak to you on something that I thought about over the weekend, and as I was just kind of looking at some different clippings that people had in thinking about young people's identity um, and how they identify with themselves. And what I found was that many of them aren't they're not pleased with themselves, and they're saying that a lot of this is because of images that they see. And what I came to find as I was thinking about it is many adults who are not pleased with who they are because they're looking at the images of everybody else's life. And listen, what came across my mind, I had to write it down sometimes so I can remember, was commercial. Get your own commercial. Stop watching everybody else's. See, when you watching other people's lives, you start wanting to be like those people. When people are not always what they selling to you. People's lives are sometimes unraveling at the seams, right before your eyes. But when they come on the different social medias and they're talking, or trying to sell some glamour, they sell you the best part of what they feel like you will accept. So to me, it is saying we're not pleased with our own lives and who God has made us because we're busy watching and wanting to be like somebody that we don't even know. We'll probably never meet in our lives, most likely, that we'll just never meet these people. But listen, get your own commercial. In other words, walk in your own ways. Be proud of who you are. You can't be somebody else, but you can be the best version of you that you can be. Sometimes we're filled with sadness, not because we should be, but because we are looking at the lives of somebody else and we want that. We want that life. I was listening to a clip from Alicia Keys and how she said she just had to let everybody go. She had to create herself. She basically had to be who she was because she had so many people around her that wanted what they wanted. And she couldn't just be and want the things and do the things like she wanted to in life. This is what I'm saying this morning. Be who you are. Be authentic. Be the best person that you can be. Don't let your life become unraveled because you constantly looking at how somebody else do, what somebody else got. You got to know that you are daring, that you are original, that you are authentic because there's nobody, even with twins, it's something different about twins. So you're not even a twin. Just be yourself. That's all you can do. Because whether you give up or not on yourself, the world is going to keep revolving. So why should you stop yourself? And everything else is moving around you. I heard Judge Karen say, if you can get up every morning and put one foot in front of the other, you will make it to where you're trying to go. She said they were poor. Her father, and 7 children lived in a 1-bedroom house. And today she is a judge. And her other 6 siblings, they have established their lives. What I'm saying is if you keep watching somebody else's commercial, you're going to think you can't even be that because why? You weren't born with a silver spoon in your mouth? Is that it? We all have different features. We all have come from different socioeconomic backgrounds. But you have to appreciate what you have and build from that. You can't just throw in the towel and say, because somebody else has something that I don't have, I'm just not going to even try. You don't have nothing to do with what somebody else has. Stop letting that social media sell you, not just young people, us older people too, sell you stuff that's just really a lot of falsehoods. They those people, when you see them on Facebook, that's not them. That is what they want people to think of them. We have women just trying to change all of their features. You know, you don't have to be lighter than somebody else. That's them. That's who they are. There's nothing wrong with being dark skinned. Bleaching their skins, trying to tone up to somebody else. Listen, if people don't like you, the person that they see, the package that they see, then that person not for you. When people really want to be in your life, when people really want to love you, they really want to love the person that they see, they're not asking you to become something that you're not. They're enjoying the person that you are. So you have to be the best version of you that you can be. Because it's you versus you. I've always believed that about myself. It's me versus me. If I give up on me, that ain't nobody else's fault. I did that. You can go and look for some help in life, because we all need some help every now and then. You can go get some advice from other people. Make sure you're going to the right people. But to change yourself because you want to look like somebody that you will never meet in your life, don't do that. You get your own commercial. You are a commercial. Because guess what? It's somebody want to be just like you. Because you look like what you hang around. If you hang around people that don't want nothing, you won't want nothing. Because nothing from nothing leaves nothing. If you want to grow in life, you got to be around people that's interested in growing. Because if them people can push you to grow, don't you know how many other people your life will begin to push to grow? You look like what you hang around. You act like what you respond to. If you respond to negativity, you're going to act out negative all the time. If you're around people who are go-getters, that's what you're going to do. You become a product of what you hang around. You don't have to have you don't have to come out of a bad story to be successful. You don't. You just have to relish where you are. And then when you make it, inspire somebody else. But following images is not going to get it, because you know what happens? As soon as people that have these great images fall, what do people do? They turn against them. They don't want nothing to do with them. And the media take it to an extent that you don't even want to believe. And bash these people. And it's not just people who become celebrities in life. It's everyday people who people trying to follow after. They're making millions, billions of dollars off of women reconstructing their bodies. Because they're trying to look like an advertisement that they see. Those people don't look like that. They have so many things that they can put on people before they go in front of a television to make them look slimmer. They have that kind of stuff. So, to make them look lighter, They add hair to their hair to make them look like they have a full head of hair. It's so many things that are being altered that this following of it is hurting people because you lose yourself trying to be something and somebody else. Just be who you are. Be authentic. Be daring. Be original. Be your best version. It's only you versus you. That's what it is. Get that in your head. It's me versus me. Not me versus somebody else, because a lot of times you're trying to compete with somebody else. They're not trying to compete with you. When you compete with yourself, you're going to always try to do better, because you know that self can do much better than what they're doing right now. I didn't want to stay on here long this morning. I told y'all I'm trying to shorten these morning talks because I've been asked, because people say they travel and they be trying to hear. So when I stay on there too long, they end up having to, go off the live. But that's okay. So I'm glad that people informed me of that. So I just want for you to know, remember, be your own commercial. Stop watching everybody else's commercial. Those people are not who you think they are. And I'm talking about even everyday people on social media that's putting this glamorous part of life out there. Those people's life is not like that. They're selling you what they want you to buy, to watch, to help build them. You've got to be yourself. You've got to become your own commercial. Sell yourself to you and watch you grow. Build up you and watch you grow. There's a lot of greatness in you, but you don't see it because you're watching somebody else's commercial. And we need to let our young people know this. Be your best version of you. That's all you have to do. All right? Again, you guys have a wonderful day. I know it's cold out there, so bundle up before you get out of the house on this morning. It's not going to be an interview this week. This Wednesday, I won't have a live interview with anyone. And then tomorrow is the general election for the primaries. Make sure you get out there and vote, okay? Get out there and vote tomorrow. Make those lines long tomorrow. And vote for change. Vote for better. And how do you do that? Find out today. Read up on some of those candidates that's on that ballot before you go down there tomorrow to vote. Vote 411. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. All right. Bye-bye.